Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Williams! Gonzalo Ramos chasing after it. Ndiaye. Zaccagni.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that interception was most necessary. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get on the end of this? Ndiaye. Matheus Cunha. Steaming on goalwards. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Ndiaye, and he's been shifted off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a promising position. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's in a great position here. Takes a shot! Goal! Sao Paulo! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Very nicely done. Nice interception, well timed. Saint-Maximin.
Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Saint-Maximin. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Matheus Cunha. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Ramos. And that's gone loose. Well, they've got it again. Traore running with the ball. He's got away. Big chance! Goal! They are really purring here. And they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Sao Paulo are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide. This looks promising. And he shoots! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Matheus Cunha. Ndiaye. Sade. Here's Zaccagni. Spread it left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Ramos.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And they're quick to get it back. Driving forward. Now it's Ramos. Nice control.
Paris Saint-Germain are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's really well manoeuvred. Matheus Cunha.
He's had a shot!
Zaccagni.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for options for movement.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, sweet feet.
Great chance!
Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, so I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Knocks it out wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. Backward it goes.
That's good pressure, it gave him no other choice.
Tries to play it through. Somewhat off target. Traore. Sao Paulo are looking to break at pace. Sane going face-to-face with his great rival. Traore receives it in a good...
And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless!
And they are cruising away. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So
Decent chance! Really well taken goal. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
one sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Sao Paulo are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 18.
So, time for changes
le
on
numéro
both
21.
sides, actually.
À leur place, le numéro 20. Le numéro 4. Changement.
Jeffrey Kondogbia. And it's Conceição. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Matheus Cunha. Oh, it's come loose. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Saint-Maximin. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Conceição. Looking for the run. That is lovely. Now it's Conceição. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Conceição with the short one. Oh, that's nice.
And a chance! They've done it!
And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's become a case of men against boys. Chooses to go back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's managed to get free. And they can counter here. Now that looks a decent ball. And that is a little undercooked. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Isidore.
Paris Saint-Germain are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
And here's Saint-Maximin. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. In with the challenge. Quality ball. It's a promising position.
Oh, really well played.
Il y aura 4 minutes.
And he's
de
quick to
temps
snatch it
additionnel.
back. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mechela.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
4 added minutes on the board. Tanaka. That's good running with the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or